Pastor Peggy from Slave Lake, Alberta.
And I'm Pastor Diane from Norfolk, New York. Welcome to Trivia Tuesday.
Trivia Tuesday, Trivia Tuesday. We really need a theme song, you know that?
I think you should work on that, Pastor Peggy.
Yeah, no, it's not happening. I am so excited today. I am too. We have a special guest.
Yay, special guest.
Yay!
Would you like to introduce yourself, sir?
I'm special. I am. You just said I'm a special guest.
You are.
I am. My name is Kirk. My last name is Perry. I am a pastor in Brockville, Ontario, and I'm a pastor actually of the Wesleyan Church here in Brockville, Ontario. And I don't know what else you want to know about me. I have a wife and 2 kids, and I like them all, and I still do, even after spending extra time with them. So that's a good thing.
That is special.
Yeah.
That is very special. We welcome you here, Pastor Kirk. It is good to have you. And just to give you a little bit of context, Brockville Wesleyan Church in Ontario and Slave Lake have a connection because we've had a couple of people from Brockville Wesleyan come here on teams. Plus we have Harry and Donna Meyer, who have been here several times to, 1, deliver our parcels for our Christmas outreach, and 2, to fix everything for us because it's great. Harry is amazing. I hear that Kirk is an expert in trivia for something that I know very little. I know a little bit, but I know very little about this topic. So I'm excited to learn.
Well, let me just start by kind of setting the table for who I want to talk about. There's your first clue. There are 4 people or artists who have had top 40 songs in the 80s, 90s, the 2000s, and 2010. Only 4. Actually, technically, a 5th one just entered, and his name's Kenny G. We don't really want to count him, so I'm going to stick at 4. And they are U2.
Hold on.
You heard of them? No, you haven't heard of them?
Okay.
Madonna, the pop artist, right? Not the other one. And also, Michael Jackson, who actually did have a hit in the 2010s with Justin Timberlake. He didn't record it himself live, but anyways, that's another story. And the 4th one is who I want to talk about. A guy by the name of Weird Al Yankovic. That's right, U2, Madonna, Michael Jackson, and Weird Al Yankovic.
Wow. I would have never guessed that. I would have went with like the Rolling Stones or something like that, but never.
That would have been a good guess, actually. I would have thought the same thing, actually, but it's technically Weird Al.
Wow.
But if you're not familiar with who he is, he's a musician, and he's known best for doing parodies of songs. So he'll take a song, and after he gets permission from the artist, that's important for him to do, he will record the same music for the song with different words. And probably if you are as old like me, you'll remember one of his first big hits, Eat It, which was a parody of Michael Jackson's Beat It. And that's kind of was the one that really launched his career, not his first song, but one that launched his career. And so he's been around since the 70s is when he first began doing music. So that's a long time. He's got a TV show that's not on the air anymore. He's done a cartoon with Disney, Milo Murphy's Law. I think that's what it's called. And he does his own original music and all sorts of stuff like that. So there's lots of things he's done, written books actually, and it's just amazing when you stop and look at this guy who's been around this long and respected by so many musicians. Actually, you would think they wouldn't like him because he makes fun of their music, but for many it's a great honor for him to cover one of their songs. So,
and I remember somebody telling me one time that with Weird Al, he has such a range because he can do things in different genres, and he sounds like the artist that he's parodying.
He has a fantastic band too, and this says a lot about a person as a character. He has basically his original band from the beginning that still travel with him today. So you have to like a guy to be with him for 40 years, and as a musician especially. If maybe I threw out a parody that he's done and see if you can remember what the original song was by the title of the song. What do you think?
I think that would be fun.
Yes.
Okay, we're going to start with an easy one for Peggy, all right? Here we go.
All right.
Smells Like Nirvana. No? Do you know this one, Diane?
I'm not good with what the original was, but was it Sounds Like Nirvana?
No, it Smells Like Teen Spirit is what it was.
Oh, okay. But it was
By
a
Nirvana.
Nirvana song, yeah.
Okay, how about She Drives Like Crazy?
Is that? Sing it for me. Like sing a part of it.
Drives Like Crazy. No? She Drives Me Crazy by Fine Young Cannibals.
Oh, okay.
Well, see if you recognize this one. I'll help you a little bit. I'll sing in this one, okay? See if
Okay.
you this a little bit. Okay, ready? I think I'm a clone now. There's always two of me just a hanging around. I think I'm a clone now. Because every pair of jeans is a hand-me-down. Does that sound familiar?
Yeah. What song is that? I know it's I Think I'm Alone Now, but I don't know who
You
it's
got it.
by.
That's it. By Tiffany. That was the one.
Now, who was the original artist? Was that
Tiffany was her name.
Okay.
See, I would have never guessed that.
Have you heard the song Amish Paradise before?
I have. I actually like that one a lot, but I like all of his songs. When I hear them, I'm like, I like that.
You know who it's by?
Weird Al. That's awesome.
Amish Paradise is by Weird Al. The original is Gangsta's Paradise by Coolio, though.
Right. That is so cool. I love it.
This hat takes me back to my Underquaker days when I was the Underquaker at Bethany Bible College.
Quaker. Cute. I love it.
Okay, there's a more recent one he did, which you may have heard it. It was the song Tacky. Tacky. And it was a parody of a song by Pharrell Williams.
Oh, Happy.
That's it.
Ah!
Peggy gets a point.
I get a point. That's 2 points.
Oh,
I'm beating Diane here. I need a buzzer. Hit it.
I'll give you one more here. This one applies probably well to us a little bit. Pretty Fly for a Rabbi. I think Diane's singing it behind you.
Oh. I don't know. Do you know, Diane?
Pretty Fly for a White Guy, isn't it?
That's it. Yeah. The
Don't know
original.
who the original artist was.
Offspring, I believe. Anyways, that's not important though. It's important is Weird Al's version.
Well, yeah.
I'll tell you the truth. I like the parodies that Weird Al does, but I like his originals so much better. He's just a funny guy, and so one of my favorite songs of his. I'm going to perform the entire song for you right now. I sing this every year at New Year's, so I can be the first person in the world to sing this song every year. And it goes like this. Harvey, Harvey, Harvey the Wonder Hamster. He doesn't bite and he doesn't squeal. He just runs around in his hamster wheel. Harvey, Harvey, Harvey the Wonder Hamster. Hey, Harvey. That's the song.
Was that on his show, his movie?
Yes.
Yes,
Do you remember the name of the movie that he did?
I do. It was UHF.
That's correct.
Yep.
Michael Richards and Fran Dressler starred in that with him. and amongst others. Yeah, there's a lot of, that's a funny movie. If you want to go back and watch an old movie, there's a lot of fun. I think they're funny anyways. Tools to Fly is amazing, but and the famous line, you get to drink from the fire hose, is rather comedic too. Do you know what Weird Al Yankovic's favorite number is? It seems like a random question, but if you listen to his music and you've taken a closer look at his stuff, you may have an idea.
I'm going to say 7.
You are almost halfway there, in that you picked one of the numbers.
14?
No, you see 7 was one of the numbers.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I
It's
missed
either
that.
17
I said you halfway there, so I understand why you got 14.
17?
No, it's 27 actually.
27. Why is that? Does he have a reasoning behind that?
I've heard him talk about it. He says that one of the reasons he started using it in his songs is just the rhythm of the actual number. 27 is 4 syllables, and it just fit in to some of the songs he was doing. And so it's in one of his most famous songs, Albuquerque, famous for Weird Al fans. It's also in Hardware Store. I'm trying to think what the other songs are. It was on the cover of his Running with Scissors album, which is something, again, disclaimer, please do not run with scissors. You want to poke your eyes out.
The pastors are not promoting running with scissors.
Yes, that's correct. Yeah, he's had it in quite a few of his songs. There's actually a few songs he's done where intentionally he's repeated the title of the song 27 times in the song. So it's kind of one of those funny little things that the more you dig into it, he just keeps showing up in things. It's in his videos, different places, and so yeah.
Interesting.
I think I know what I'm watching tonight to see the 27.
Oh, that looks like a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
I have a list here. It's my Weird Al 4 songs that are a sign that you're in a bad relationship. And so if someone's singing this song to you, it might be a sign. If it's true, what's said in the song, it might be a sign. But each one of these is from an original song that he did, and that's why I really like his originals. And I'm going to start with one of my favorites, and it goes like this. When I said that I'd be faithful, when I promised I'd be true, when I swore that I could never be with anyone but you, when I told you that I loved you with those tender words I spoke, I was only kidding, can't you take a joke? I like that. The punchline's kind of fun.
Wow.
These songs aren't as funny if you've experienced them, just for the record. So I'll throw that out there as well. Yeah. This one is another favorite. This was an actual a cappella song he did in one of his albums. Yeah, and I'll just give you a little bit of it. It says, since you've been gone, well, it feels like I'm getting tetanus shots every day. And since you've been gone, it's like I've got an ice cream headache that won't go away. Ever since the day you left me, I've been so miserable, my dear. I feel almost as bad as I did when you were still here. Oh man.
Oh boy, that's too funny.
Yeah, I like I say, the payoff on some of these songs is pretty good though when you get to the punchline. But yeah, he writes a lot of his songs like that. There's a joke. So that's 3. Do you want number 2?
Number 2.
Number 2. Okay, here's number 2. I was trying to remember which ones I was putting in what order. Okay. You know, I think it's kind of cute the way you poison my coffee just a little each day. I still remember the way that you laughed. That time you pushed me down the elevator shaft. Oh, if you don't mind me asking, what's this poisonous cobra doing in my underwear drawer? Sometimes I get to thinking you don't love me anymore. Again, if you've experienced that personally, that probably isn't as funny. I haven't experienced a poisonous snake in my underwear drawer, so I'm good. All right, the last one here. This is probably one of my favorite songs he's done, and number one. Sorry, you were going to do that in post. Anyways, this one is from a song called "One More Minute." And actually, Jimmy Fallon just recently brought Weird Al onto his show because he's called this song the song of staying home for the pandemic, and so it's actually a pretty good song for that. But anyways, there's just this one little part here I want to sing, and it's about a man this girl has left him, and he is just trying to imagine the things he'd rather do than to be with her again. Okay, and so if you've been around somebody for a long time, maybe you're starting to feel this way yourself, but maybe you're not. So anyways, this is the clip from the song I'm gonna use. I'd rather have my blood sucked up by leeches shove an ice pick under a toenail or two. I'd rather clean all the bathrooms in Grand Central Station with my tongue, then spend one more minute with you.
Oh my goodness.
Just a disclaimer as well on that one. I do not actually encourage the cleaning of anything with your tongue unless you're a cat, in which case, go for it. Yeah, that's absolutely allowed. But I thought I should throw that in there as well.
Yep.
If you want to ride, if you haven't heard this song, Peggy, when you're done here, go find the song Albuquerque. It's Weird Al's longest song he recorded. It's over 11 minutes long, and it's just funny from start to finish. And you see his musical ability and so on. It's a ride. For anybody that doesn't know Weird Al, wants to hear one of his originals, I would start there. Of course, everything else technically is maybe not as good. That's one of his best songs ever, but anyways.
Well, it's I'll go look that up because I really do like him. Whenever I hear anything by him, I think, oh, that's so funny. I guess I just don't have the time or the, to go and look. I'm watching something else, like The Curse of Oak Island.
I heard that next week on The Curse of Oak Island, they're going to find a Weird Al CD in their truck as they're driving to the site where they're looking for nothing.
I'm Pastor Peggy from Slave Lake, Alberta.
I'm not Pastor Peggy from Slave Lake, Alberta. Oh, sorry, I'm Kirk Perry from Brockville, Ontario. Who's the other one? Who's she?
Pastor Diane from Norfolk, New York.
Oh, excellent.
We'll see you tomorrow for Warm-Hearted Wednesday. Until then, be safe.
Be healthy.
Do not clean with your tongue. And be the church.
That's great advice.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.